What's up, everybody? This is the Fan Dude 21 back once again. What you're looking at here today is a 40-inch Sears ceiling fan. These are manufactured by Emerson for Sears, and these fans were not actually given a actual model name. The model number on the fan is, wait for it, 292.903401. Yeah. For some reason, Sears love to use obscenely long model numbers on their products. But anyway, yeah, this is a pretty neat little fan here. Mostly made of plastic, blades, motor housing, canopy, switch housing. Of course, the only thing that's not plastic is the downrod motor and the blade irons, of course. This is a 2-speed fan, and these are non-reversible. This fan here dates to 1982. These plastic Emersons here, they were available in 2 finishes, white as you see here, and also brown. And they also made a 52-inch model, which offered the same basic finishes, but they did offer white, faux brass and antique brass on the 52-inch models as well. And these style fans here were manufactured only from like 1980 all the way into like 1983 or 1984. They were pretty limited years of their production, but they sold like hotcakes, so these fans are actually pretty easily found today. So yeah. One thing of note here is that the blades on the fan are actually not original. They are correct for the fan, but when I got this thing, it actually had a set of 52-inch blades on it. Now, for what reason, I have no idea. Likely the original blade, one of the original blades broke or got warped or something. And the original installation had a 52-inch in the same house. So that one got replaced first, and the blades are thrown on this one, which of course bogged it down quite a bit. I did try it out just in case it was some sort of factory goof, that it was a 52-inch rated motor with a 40-inch motor housing, but of course it wasn't. So I was able to get a hold of a correct set from a fellow fan collector, thankfully, and the fan looks much better, aside from the yellowing there, as you can see, which is a common issue on these. The motor housing is actually motor housing and the canopy are still pretty much white. The switch housing is yellowed a little bit, but the blades on the fan here, as you can see, have yellowed quite a bit. Which that's due to the fact that they're exposed to UV levels from sunlight. That's what it does to plastic over time. It discolors it. Even the brown ones suffered that same issue as well, but not as easily as the white ones here. So, nothing really much else to say about it. These are pretty much Sears' one basics, contemporary looking fans, traditional or whatever you want to call it. Probably more traditional looking, not contemporary, of the 80s. They still fetched a pretty decent price, if I'm not mistaken, from the last time I've seen the catalog. So, go ahead and give this thing a demonstration. Like I said, it's a 2-speed. The fan uses an Emerson KB55 motor, which is basically just a modified K55 motor, where the flywheel is actually attached to the stator. It's made onto the stator. It's not unboltable, and you can't remove it like a traditional K55. Those motors are more commonly used in the 1895 series and the later turn of the century fans that Sears offered from 1984 on up, if I were to guess. So this is actually a very early KB55, but 1895s are also made in the same era as well. So, yeah. Fan wobbles a little bit. Unfortunately, the blades are warped. Not really much I can do to fix that. But the bearings on the fan are pretty good condition. It runs very quietly, which is a plus for all these plastic Emersons. They are very quiet runners. And we're going to take it up to high. The fan has a 13-degree blade pitch, as noted on the irons. And the fan's probably doing around 190, 200 RPM if I were to guess, so not a bad performer at all. Like I said, it freaking did half the speed as it's doing now with the 52-inch blades when I tested it when I first got this thing about 2 years ago. So we're going to go ahead and show you what the fan looks like with the light on it. So we're turning it back down to low here. And then we'll crank it back up to high, and then we'll shut it off and let you see the coast down. Low speed's probably doing 115, 120 if I were to guess RPM, which, although while I guesstimate RPMs on fans, I absolutely suck at it, but it's good content, I guess. Take it back up to high. And we'll go ahead and let it coast. Now the 52-inch models were available in 3-speed. And they're also electrically reversible from 1982 on to 1983 or 1984 when they were discontinued. But the 40-inch models remain 2-speed non-reversible all throughout their run. The light kit is, the fitter is original to the fan, but the globe is not. It had a brass fitter when I got it, so it was used with a light kit from the get-go. So unfortunately no original switch housing cap, but whatever. I usually like to demonstrate fans without light kits, because the light kit kind of takes away from the fan itself. But sometimes in a crunch you gotta put a light on it. Which sometimes light kits do complete the look of the fan in some instances. Most of the time I think they really don't. This combination here with the schoolhouse globe don't look too bad. And there I go rambling again. Yeah, I believe the KB55 motor also used a single bearing design. Usually motors have 2 bearings, but this one here is a single bearing motor, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong. I've never actually opened one up all the way. And there you have it, folks. After the fan finally comes to a stop here, we'll go ahead and close out this video of this 40-inch white Sears ceiling fan model, yada yada whatever. I'll post it in the description. So, see you next time, everybody. Take care. Thanks for watching.